Asampa etia. Obanyansa foso wo munubia wonka na asam. Say mafutu sam kakre wa supeme. Yo kofi o man ya woman. O man ya mama. Denyi baby akọ. Asumdwe a otwedi ampo Nyankopɔn edi ama oman Ghana no ye biribi a yesonko kura odi adom ye. Enti momiemfa enibre emmo yasumdwe ehobai. Esanse eya kyede sonko a otwedi ampo odi ama Ghana fo. Abra ye wura abato afim na abato enso abeyi no. Bomodia se ubeya asumdwe nipa. Obi a wompe basabasaye no obi mfa kasa bi na dawo ema unko yi obi a obekwa akɔfa basabasaye abo omen enti anu nti no abana toma obi a odwen pa se obetumi anwen ye man Ghana amaye oyi oman panyini a ne nyansa ne nimdie na botre ne ntotoye ebemu omen etumi akoso bomoden se obeye asumdwi bofo otwedi ampo Nyankopɔn yishira. Amen.
The Lord has been good to us for so many years as we went into this system of democratic dispensation. For all this while, we have seen ourselves as a beacon of democracy in our region and sub-region. We have come out of many elections, and the Lord has seen us through. Once again, He is giving us another dispensation to choose our leaders for our dear nation, Ghana. But we are all aware that in such moments, there has been tensions, confusion, and all kinds of politicking. This is why we are coming to you once again, that as Ghanaians, we are peace-loving, and we want each and every one of us to live in peace. To have a peaceful, credible, dependable elections, it takes a number of stakeholders to play their part. As an individual, you have a part to play in making sure that we can go through this exercise peacefully so that at the end of the day, Ghana wins. As political parties, let us all remember that in our campaigns, we are going to talk about issues and not talk about personalities. To our young people, let us all remember that the future belongs to us, and we need a Ghana that is peaceful so that we can all live and accomplish what God has placed in our hands. You have a part to play. I have a part to play. Together, we can make it and have a peaceful, credible, dependable, fair, free elections. And at the end of the day, you and I, with our children, will rejoice because we made it happen. God bless you.
There is the story of two women fighting over the motherhood of one child. The judge had to determine who the child actually belongs to. He therefore decided that the child would be cut into two, one half to each of the women. On hearing this, one of the ladies was highly elated, and she praised the judge and insisted that the judge should do that right now. On the other hand, the other woman said no. Dividing this boy into two means killing him. I have suffered enough to bring this boy to life. I carried him in my womb for 9 months. I went through all kinds of hardships. I was uncomfortable until I finally gave birth to him. There is therefore no sacrifice too small or too big to be made for this child to ensure that the child has life. On my part, therefore, as part of my continuing sacrifice, I agree that the child should be given to my opponent. At least that will let my child remain alive. Compatriot, I want to ask the question that where do we belong, taking sides with these two women? Is it that woman who is happy to hear that the child will be dismembered and killed that we belong to? Or is it that caring mother who has cared so much for the child? I believe anyone who claims to be a compatriot will belong to this second lady who has emotional attachment to the child she bore for 9 months. It's not for any bad reason, but rather for good reasons, that our country is referred to as our motherland. As our motherland, therefore, we all owe Ghana the duty of ensuring that peace prevails in Ghana throughout. Distinguished brethren, there is the need, therefore, for each one of us to take a pledge to ensure that peace prevails right now until 7th of December, when we shall be holding the elections itself. And immediately after, and long after the elections. This is one duty we can perform for our motherland, at least to say thank you, Mother Ghana, for taking care of us and making sure that we are counted among the Committee of Nations. God bless all of us, and God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you.
I urge all political parties and their followers to have confidence in the Electoral Commission, cooperate with it, and uphold its constitutional mandate to run credible elections. Adequate resources and logistics must be released to the Electoral Commission in good time to enable it to handle the electoral process smoothly. On its part, the Electoral Commission must maintain a posture of neutrality at all times and lay down a level playing field for all competing groups. The EC must be proactive in ensuring adequate and clear voter education on the electoral processes, as well as the provision of adequate and well-functioning equipment to minimize tension and misunderstanding at the polls. At the same time, I urge the electorate and the politicians to exercise restraints in the event of unavoidable hitches at any time during the process. I wish you all peaceful presidential and parliamentary elections in the year 2020.
If you look at who is Ghana or what is Ghana, we are made up of different ethnic groups. I will say over 30 different ethnic groups. And this is God's wisdom. That these ethnic groups should gradually grow to be like one family. It's like a variegated leaf. Each one contributes a color to the beauty of the whole. And so these over 30 ethnic groups of which Ghana is made has different traditions, different histories. But since independence, we have woven ourselves into one, I would say, beautiful unit. And in our campaigning and electioneering, we should be guided very firmly by the values of democracy. That is respect for each other. acknowledgement of the traditions of each other, and learning gradually to accept one another as useful elements or components in the reality that we call Ghana. This syndrome of wanting to win by all means is not the best. It can destroy the unity that we are fashioning. And therefore, we expect, I will exhort politicians to give a very positive message. They should be positive. What is it that we can do for Ghana if we are elected into government? Very positive. What is your imagination of governance? But when we come thinking that we stand a better chance by insulting the opponent or who we imagine to be opponent, I think this is not the right way to go.
Muna gode ma Allah da ya muna nima, Allah kuma an yi maka nima wa amma bin ni'imati rabbika fa haddis. Ya maka nima shi ka bayyana shi ka gode masa. Mu kasan Ghana Allah ya mana Ghana kasa amina musulmanin nan. Alhalin kuwa muna tsakanin waɗansu garin da suke daura da mu ana kashe-kashe ana ribace mutane. Sauran addinai da wani addinai ba shiri. Mu kuwa nan Ghana mu da sauran kiristan da wani kiristan duka muna zaune lafiya, tebur guda muna shawara. To wanga nima ne da Allah ya muna da ya kamata mu gode, mu bayyana neman nan kar mu boye shi, muka duba nima Allah ya mana da muna zaune lafiya, mu da sauran addinai lafiya. To mun gode, mene da godiyarmu? A yi zaɓe ba zub da jini, a yi zaɓe ba zub da jini, kada a ribaci sauran samaruna a neme su da wani hali na tashin hankali har jini ya zuba. Mun yi haka nan mun gode ma niman da Allah ya ba mu kenan. Shi Allah ya ƙara mana ni'ima, amma muka butulce ma Allah muka ci ba mu gani ba irin neman da Allah ya mana, to Allah ya sauƙa. Sauran ƙasashe kuma da ba kwanciyar hankali, Allah ya kawo musu kwanciyar hankali. Sauran samaru nan matasa kan bari a rode ku, yan siyasa su rode ku, ku yi tashin hankali. Sabanin ra'ayi bai kawo muku tashin hankali, ku raba zumunci tsakanin ku. Sabanin ra'ayi, kowa da ra'ayinsa bai kawo ku yanke zumunci. Kun yi haka nan, kada mu zama muna jayayya da zai kawo mana tashin hankali. In ya kawo tashin hankali ta fasashe su za mu yi rauni, wata za a bari wa kuma karfin ku kuma shi tafi. Wasu biyu mu yi haƙuri na Allah masu sabirin. Shi Allah shi ke ba da sarauta. Muna fata Allah ya sa a yi shi lafiya. Allah ya sa a yi shi lafiya. Wannan cuta da ya zo kuma Allah ya ɗauke mana shi. Allah ya ɗauke mana shi. Kara manta wannan tsari kuma na rufe abin nan baki. Ai kokari kowa ya kiyaye wannan. Gashi zan yi. Kowa ya kiyaye. Allahumma arfa'na wa la tadana.
Enuanom ne adɔfo, afi nso yɛ abato afi. Nti yɛbɛhia asomdwie. Asomdwie a yɛde bɛhyia abato. Asomdwie a yɛbɛnya wɔ abato no. Asomdwie a yɛbɛnya wɔ abato n'akyi. Yɛka asomdwie a ɛyɛ ade a ɛnni asase yi a ahwe ase yi so. Ana wiase kɔntɔnkye mu asomdwie ho ɔna. Nti sɛ yɛpɛ asomdwie a agye sɛ yɛbɔ ho mmɔden. Kyerɛwsɛm sɛ mo hwan na ɔhwehwɛ nkwa na ɔpɛ onyinkyerɛ sɛ ɔbɛhu no papa. Deɛ ɔhwehwɛ nkwa, deɛ ɔpɛ onyinkyerɛ sɛ ɔbɛhu papa. Ɔman bɛn na ɛhwehwɛ nkwa na ɔman bɛn na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔhu papa. Saa ɔman no, saa nipa no, Bible sɛ ɔhwehwɛ asomdwie akyi kwan na ɔnti no. Nti saa abatoɔ yi mu no, yɛbɛpɛ sɛ yɛbɛhwɛ asomdwie akyi akwan na afei yɛti no. Ɛkwan bɛn na yɛbɛfa so. Ɔse yɛsɛ sɛ saa nipa no wɔyi ne tɛkyerɛma firi ne ɛnte ne ho na da ne nkɔntɔmpo nsɛm mu. Na afei ɔda ne ho firi akwanbɔne ho na ɔyɛ papa tɛkyerɛma hɔ yi ɛyɛ nipadua no akɔ aketewaa bi so kyerɛsɛm sɛ ɛyɛ gya a ɛhye kwayɛ kɛseɛ aman bebree a akokɔ asi so no bebree ne yɛ nipa tɛkyerɛma nti asɛm a yɛnka obi akɔka na da asɛm bi obi akɔka ɛde abufu aba ɛde saa afe yi mu ne abato afe yi mu ɔma yɛnhwɛ yɛ tɛkyerɛma yie ɛne deɛ yɛka afei nso ɔma yɛnyi yɛn ho mfiri nɔɔma ɛntene ho na yɛmmɔ mmɔden ase yɛbɛyɛ ade papa ɛde asomdwie bɛba waba ɛyɛ baako mɛnsom deɛ ɛyɛ baako moma ɛno ansom yɛbo na yɛnyɛ no ho adwuma wokɔto wie a bra no bɛtena fie na yɛnsrɛ Awurade sɛ ɔno anyi ɔmampani anaasɛ mmarahyɛbadwani a ɔda ɔno akoma so ɛma yɛn moma yɛnhwɛ asomdwie akyi akwan na yɛnti no wo ɛne w'abusua nti me ɛne m'abusua nti moma yɛnhwɛ asomdwie akyi akwan ɔman yi edie nti moma yɛnhwɛ asomdwie akyi akwan ebe ɔmpaeɛ ma ɔman Ghana sɛ abatoɔ yi nyinaa mu Awurade ma ɔman asomdwie
Yamo yemera ye ebe ya efiri yenara